You're looking live from Mount Panorama Bathurst. It's Bathurst. It is Mount Panorama. We're at Bathurst here for qualifying for Mount Panorama Bathurst qualifying the big chungus Bathurst 250. We're at Bathurst and we're ready to go for what is sure to be a fun one. 30 minutes around Mount Panorama. We're at Bathurst, and it's going to be, and there are already cars going off. So, lots to talk about in these next 30 minutes. We've got the top 5 shootout still to come, and a lot to digress here in this session. And we'll see number 97 come around. Jared's come back in the pits. Is an improvement for Ryan. Yes, it's a 2040. So Ryan with a 2040. Penske, I don't know. That's not an improvement. He's going to continue on. Rain does improve. Burt goes up into P5 with 2076. All right, folks. A lap around Mount Panorama circuit with Jared. 23 corners, 6.213 kilometres. A tough circuit to tame, and let's see what Jared can do on this run. Starts it off in car 33. Turn 1, Hell's Corner. Part of the track that you may think that might not cause much chaos, but it actually does. That's the crazy thing about Hell's Corner. Now we go up Mountain Straight. The long Mountain Straight. Jared goes past Dill. And we come up to Griffin's Bend. Jared's got a bit of traffic up here, so hopefully they get out of the way for him. There are cars that are in the wall absolutely everywhere. And Jared takes Griffin's Bend. Actually, not too bad. Probably could have been a little bit better, but not too bad. Coming up to the cutting. Infamous cutting. One of the famous parts of the circuit. So many drivers in supercars have hit the wall there. As we come up to, there he is, Mark Tubby Taylor corner. The Ashes only a few weeks away, of course. As we go now through Sulman Park, getting close to that damn great that Mark Larkham always says in that video. Penske better get out of the way as we now come up to Brock Skyline. Jared pulls out of it, but we're going to go through the rest of the lap either way. Onto the dipper. And I can tell you this right now, back there on Brock Skyline, it's literally, you can't see the road down below. It's legitimate. And that's the crazy thing about this circuit. Forest Elbow, guarantee you there'll be 4, 5, 6 drivers that'll go off at Forest Elbow on the race tomorrow night. Max has gone P4, by the way, as we go the infamous Conrod Straight. Many moons ago, it was just a long straight into Hell's Corner, but 1987 happened. I hope I got the year correct, and the chase was born, where it's one of the most infamous, the most famous corners in all of Australasia motorsport. As you can see, Murray's Corner as well, and that's a lap of Bathurst. Or Bathurst, as Brocky would say. Here comes Zombie in the Pfizer car. Round the last corner. And let's see what he can do. Is it an improvement? He goes third. 206.791. So that gets him into the top 5. And Max has had an off. Max has had a huge off. Takes the infamous jump. That is here at Mount Panorama. So, well, in iRacing, I should say. We have about 12 minutes to go here, and why don't we take a bit of a commercial break? Who will go on, but who will stay with you? We'll stay with Burke, as we will.
Can you just get the fuck out of the way?
Isn't that perfect? His name. Oh, that's brilliant. Ah, there's the points. Ryan's already champion. Burke and Penske battled out for second in the championship. And that's, honestly, that's all that really matters. That's all that really matters in the end. Let's see what Alan Hugo can do here. Comes up to the line, Alan Hugo. And is it? It's P3, 204.959. He goes to P3 here at the moment. Comes up to the line. And 204.8. I think he's slightly improved. What about Rain? Rain goes P6. That's not going to be up. And as Reptile says, Team KSC. Jared's improved to a 204.202. So he's second. Roscoe, what can he do? Can he get above edge? This is for the back of the... Oh, sorry, Withers. He's already above edge. It's a 307. But Roscoe has time to go for another run. What about Zombie? He's had a moment. Max now. Max is off. He's done. Calbo's had a moment. What about Penske? In the top 5. And we're done. We're done. All right. Never mind then. We're done. All right. Penske about to start up a lap around Mount Panorama, Bathurst. And he's done a purple sector. Underway for Penske. And the time has just gone away. That's just great. But we'll watch the rest of this lap. Oh, and he's got a bit on the curb there. Does Penske? Penske goes a bit on the curb. And we'll watch the rest of this run and see what Penske can do here. Up Mountain Straight. And let's see if he comes through Griffin's Bend very nicely. Yes, he does. He comes up through Griffin's Bend very, very nicely. Penske goes through Mark Tubby Taylor. And it's looking okay at the moment. Through the S he goes. Very nicely so far for Penske, even though it was a bit of a wobbly start to the lap. Let's check out this middle sector split here very, very soon. But Penske on it here at the moment. First car out in this top 5 shootout. If he gets pole, I'll dead set eat a shoe. But I don't think he will. Through the chase he's gone. Last few corners coming up now. And let's see what lap time it will be for the Penske. If it's not a 2:05, he's failed. As we come through the last corner now. And Penske comes in. And it's not going to tell me. There we go. 2:05.114 is Penske's lap. And oh my god, he's on pole. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Burke now. Trying to see what he can do, if he can topple Penske's time. And let's see if Burke can take it on pole position. Hence, it's starting a lap for Master Berserk. I almost said Penske. Good on me. I'm just fixing a few things here. So let's see what Burke can do. Can Burke beat Penske's time? I'm expecting he will. But who knows? Purple already. It's purple times already for Burke. And he's looking pretty nicely here at the moment. But Burke looking very good, nice here at the moment. Through Mark Taylor. And as of right now, he's up on this lap. .205.114 is the time to beat. And as of right now, it's looking good unless he makes a mistake coming down the mountain. Let's pull up there slightly and only green. So we just see how this all plays out here. If he can topple Penske's time. But car Triple Eight, we will not see car Triple Eight next weekend, the real life Bathurst. And let's see what he can do. Coming through the last few corners, can Burke make it a pole position for now? Coming up to Murray's corner for Master Berserk. And it's, oh, he's gone a little bit on the curve. And yeah, it's only going to be a 206, I believe. Yeah. No, it's 205.13. He misses pole. P1 over Penske by nothing. Oh dear. This is pole position by absolutely nothing. Third driver out. Third last driver out. And let's see what he can do. The best time in qualifying was a 2:03. And as of right now, we're only at a 2:05. The conditions must be a bit different. It's not. It's just let's just ignore what I said. Burke bottled in the chat as first sector. It's not purple. It's not purple. So Penske right now is looking actually quite tasty at the moment. Alan's got to find some time at the top of the mountain. He's got to find what he can possibly do. He's got to find the absolute edge of the limit. Oh, he's almost hit the wall at Mark Taylor. If he didn't hit it, he got close to hitting it. Alan Hugo purple. So Hugo looking the goods right now. Oh, and he's hit the wall! He's hit the wall! Coming out of Forest Elbow. And that is game over. Oh. Dear oh dear. That's disastrous. Purple once again. But I don't think the lap will count. Oh dear. Alan coming up to the end of his lap down. Let's see what it will be. As Alan Hugo now comes around. I think he already knows because he slowed right down. And it would have been probably, I think, at a 2:04. So yeah, Hugo's son P5. Hugo's son P5. But here comes Jared now. Can we see? Well, we'll be in the 2:03s. We'll find out as we're about to get underway for Jared's lap. Second final car out. Through Hell's Corner. Very nicely from Jared so far. Good start to the lap. And we'll soon see where he is in the first split. If he's purple or not, he is. So, the way Penske took Hell's Corner may have actually been not too bad. Through Griffin's Bend. Very nicely lapped so far for Jared. Holding onto it very nicely. Very committed. Oh, he's in the wall. That was in the wall. That was in the wall. Oh my God. Will that be... We'll have to wait and see if that is a lights out. If that's lights out, that's possibly Penske on the front row for Bathurst. Oh, well, definitely is now. Oh my God. As Calvo said in the chat, get the shoe ready. Oh man, we heard it. We heard it. And Jared, yeah, that's game over. New Zealand Ryan about to start off a lap to try to get pole position, take it off Penske. Let's see if he can do it. Coming up to Hell Corner. Hits it very, very nicely so far. And goes up Mountain Straight. The long mountain straight here, Mount Panorama. And now come up to Griffin's Bend. Excuse me, not Forest Elbow. Griffin's Bend, everybody. Got to get right out as much as you can. And he's done that very nicely. Coming up to the cutting, where you can easily hit the wall like Jared did a little bit earlier on. He's gotten right out to it. Very close indeed. Through Mark Tubby Taylor. And it's a very good committed lap so far. It's purple. Come up through Box Skyline. Where, again, as I said, you literally can't see the road down below. Holds on to it very nicely through the S's, coming through the dipper. And he's right on it here in this one. Forest Elbow. Right out to the wall, the lights ablaze. He was actually not purple in one of the splits, interestingly. So let's watch the end of this. Down Conrod Straight. Oh my God. Coming through the chase we have done, the last few corners. And dead set, let's see what this lap will be for Ryan. Is it going to be pole position for the big chunkers, Bathurst 250? To the line he comes. And he's done it. 2:03.4. 5:0. It's pole position for Bathurst. And he gets it done here at Bathurst. So he's on the pole. It's Ryan on the pole. Penske starting out in second, if you can believe that. And that's how it's going to all play out for Bathurst.